Uh-oh. Oh, what just happened? Why am I suddenly fighting spiders in the morning? I'm just living my life. I'm just walking around. I have things to do, people to talk to, quests to turn in. And suddenly I am accosted by albino spiders. Do they have anything aside from these damaged pods? No, it doesn't seem so. You know what? Solstheim? Pretty terrifying. I'm not sure how much I like it here. You know, it crossed my mind that I still have a little bit more to see in Bloodskal Barrow, because there was that second door. So, you don't mind if I go back, right? No, please.
Why you're leading Cretius on, I'll never understand.
I'm not leading him on, don't worry.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found.
You were right all along.
Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone.
I mean, good luck with that. They lied to keep people safe.
Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do.
I can keep the sword, right? I can keep the sword, correct? Are there other Imperials in Raven Rock?
Those cowards left decades ago. Every single damned one of them.
Oh.
The moment the ebony mine dried up, they pulled up stakes. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? Why?
Well, you know it as well as I do. Raven Rock mine wasn't empty at all. It's still rich in ebony ore.
I didn't see much ebony.
I come from 3 generations of miners, and I couldn't get anyone to believe me. Well, we showed them, didn't we?
Alright, I really am encouraging him now, aren't I?
Our home has stood in Raven Rock since the colony was founded. Grayson helped build it with his own 2 hands. After Grayson died, he left behind a wife and a son. My grandfather, Relicus. Relicus lived there for quite a long time, working in the other sections of the mine until he was slain by reavers.
And your parents?
I never knew my father. My mother and I always lived alone. I asked her about him many times, but she seemed angry and refused to speak about him. So eventually, I let it go. When I was old enough, I began working in the mine, hoping to make my fortune and eventually move to the Imperial City.
And then it dried up.
Unfortunately, yes. I only had enough coin saved to send one of us back to the Imperial City. So I sent my mother alone. I wanted her to see her homeland before she died.
And you've been alone ever since?
Until I met my darling Aphia, yes. I suppose you could have called me a bitter old hermit. Now I'm just old. Mark my words. Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
Well, now they have spider attacks, so I'm not too sure about that. I'm really hoping the guards clean this mess up, because, well, if anyone has arachnophobia, just stay inside for today. Maybe don't come outside today. I don't know if it's really, safe out here anymore. Let's give the man back his pickaxe.
Find my pickaxe yet?
Oh, I did.
So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it.
Oh, yeah? After all that? Why?
I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
I already have. I, found some Stalrim. Mined some Stalrim, even. How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Veteran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much. However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time.
Then I did good.
Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
Yeah, well, I have to go see if I missed anything in the ruins in the mine. After that, I should be back. This is nice, though. I hear people mining again.
I can't believe you found a way to reopen the mines. I don't know how to thank you.
Well, you know, maybe just be a little bit less crabby next time we try talking. Although, the last time we spoke, you were a lot better. So I guess I really don't have too much to complain about then. Now, this is where I want it to be. There is a door, a hidden door, behind the waterfall, and I don't entirely know where it leads. Oh, and see, I would not have gotten through here if it wasn't for the ancient Nordic pickaxe. I'm hoping there's something behind here, otherwise this is just a really elaborate dead end. Oh. It is a very elaborate dead end. Wait. I came all the way here for that? I mean, Stalrum's rare, so I guess I came here for a good reason. Just very much not the one that I expected. Alright, let's get back to the surface then.
Do be careful with that spell, will you?
I'm plenty careful.
Said no one ever.
Would it be okay if I use the mine to dig for ebony?
Of course. In fact, Councillor Morvain has given you the full run of the place.
Ooh.
Help yourself to whatever you like.
Don't mind
We're
if
all
I
in
do.
agreement that you're entitled to as much as you can carry.
Oh, you haven't seen my carry weight then, have you?
I've been made the foreman of the mine, thanks to everything you did down there. It's good to get the old nose working again. I missed sniffing out the ebony deposits and getting my hands dirty. Best of all, Aphia isn't so cross when I go down there anymore.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I'm glad to hear that then.
Thank you, stranger. Thanks for everything.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
So I've heard. I've given out Sadri Sujama as requested.
Perfect. All that's left now is to go ahead and wait for the patrons to come in. As promised, here's a little something for yourself.
Why, thank you. How are things in town now that the mines are open again?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
It's not bad.
Safe travels, Outlander.
Safe business, and hopefully customers that drink responsibly. Out of curiosity,
Keep your distance.
let me see if there's anything on the missive board. Deliver a potion to Dragonbridge Farm. Deliver a weapon to Tel Mithrin. Gather boar tusk. Gather an iron. Retrieve a Sterling heirloom from Hackney's Shoal. So nothing for now, nothing that I'm particularly interested in taking.
Squatting isn't tolerated in the abandoned buildings. If you need a place to stay,
Keep your
head
distance.
to the corner club.
How many abandoned buildings do you guys have? I didn't realize you had so many that this was a problem. Gotta get back to the Waterstone. If anything, that should be our next objective. Let me also see. Netch Jelly and Sindiri's Folio. Where is the folio located? It's not marked, but she did mention where it's saying. She did mention that it did run aground and sink along the coast, so we'll just keep an eye out for it. But let's head up to the Waterstone. But that is the last of the stones that we can cleanse for now. So I'd like to get that done now rather than putting it off for too much longer. Oh, is there a little bit of a skull camp right here outside town? Is that where you guys were from?
Aye. Aye.
I guess so. Yeah, Little Skull Fishing Camp. Okay. I didn't realize you were right here inside town. Or you're within the bulwark at least, so I guess that still counts as being inside the town. I also need more netch jelly. It was jelly, right? Yeah. So I can get that too while I'm at it. Just watch out, because I've heard that they can be a little dangerous. A little tricky. Okay, that did not hurt them as much as I thought it would. Lucian, back me up, Lucian. I know I'm picking fights with wildlife against my better judgment, but I was told to for money. Also, they're a lot stronger and deadlier than I would have guessed. I'm sorry for killing your child in front of you. I'm told it's for money. I don't even need money, so I don't know why I'm doing this. I have problems saying no to jobs. I really, really, really do. Let me also make sure to grab everything before you float out to sea. That way your death is not in vain. Well, I hope it was worth it. I really, really do. Uh-oh. Did Reavers come back to Bloodskal Barrow? Because I just cleared this out.
I'm gonna bleed you.
Oh, you are? You know, I hope the Reavers are the ones who are stuck at the Waterstone. I really, really hope they are. That way I can laugh and say, oh, you're now at my mercy. It is up to me to free you. Although the last time I freed Reavers by one of the stones, they were fine. They weren't immediately hostile to me. So the idea of gratitude is not entirely lost on them.
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all.
What? Who said that?
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all.
Hello?
To touch the sky like a dragon.
Who?
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all.
Who's speaking?
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all.
I'm going to... I'm going to use Aura Whisper.
Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. To touch the sky like a dragon.
Oh, is it you over there?
The book in my dream showed me.
I assume so. Okay. You
Touch the sky like a dragon.
have some range, sir. I really didn't realize that you were the one talking.
Dragon.
I didn't even see you.
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all.
Hi, can I help you?
There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's working. I'm flying.
He's flying! He can fly! Look at him! He's a magic man. Nothing to worry about at all, huh? Nothing to worry about at all. They said it was impossible. They, not me, I knew. The book knew. It knows all, and I know all, and I need to know to fly. They laughed. The others were afraid. Don't even try, they said. They said it was impossible. They, not me. The book is filled with knowledge. The book fills me with knowledge. Secret, hidden knowledge. My knowledge. I must hide the knowledge, hide it away deep inside. I will eat the book. A page at a time, slowly, slowly, I will become one with the knowledge contained on its pages. In its pages, in me, the knowledge of flight. They said it was impossible. Well, it was possible. But you might want to work on the landing next time. Because it doesn't seem to have gone very well for you at all. We have a ship over there. It's not sunken. So I don't think that's going to be the Squall. I don't think that's going to be the ship that I'm looking for then. But we are right near the stone. We are nearly here. Just need to make sure to use the right shout. Otherwise, nothing's gonna happen. Hello? I'm here to help. I'm here to free you from this torment. Uh-oh. Oh, more cultists. Stop enslaving people. It's not alright. It is not socially acceptable.
That world will cease to be.
Who's this? Oh, he's alive. He's alive. Okay. Oh. I thought he was dead. He sure looks dead. I'm gonna free all of you, including that man who's definitely not dead yet. Oh, and he's running. He's already running. Do not go towards the stone. Why does everyone go towards the shaking, exploding stone? I don't understand. It's probably why everyone got enslaved in the first place. Really, really, really terrible survival instincts. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Ooh, leather. And more scrolls.
Someone do something.
I did something. Okay. Oh, not entirely what I was expecting. I'm here to save you all. It's just a dragon. It's just a basic dragon. Please don't kill them. I just saved them. What a day for these people. They got freed from servitude to Morocco, they saw a lurker, and then a dragon land right in front of them. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there's more? Oh.
Is someone there?
Like I said,
Time to end this little game.
what a day. Oh, there's more, there's more. Wait, are there more? They just killed this man, they just killed Bankum. They're killing everyone. Oh, God. Your death sounds are terrifying. Sorry about Bankum. Whoever Bankum was. Nope, put the sword away. You're fine.
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that.
Okay, you're not dead.
You're asking for trouble walking around with dangerous magic like that.
Maybe you should have died.
We're already late. Not sure why we decided to take such an extended shore time.
Do be careful with that spell, will you?
You keep your distance with that magic.
The Reavers
You're
I
asking
saved,
for trouble walking around
they
with
showed a little
dangerous
bit more
magic like
gratitude than you did. I'm going back to Raven Rock, where I sometimes feel appreciated.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
I have the Netch Jelly for you.
Goodness, it must have been quite difficult tracking those creatures down out there.
Ultimate well-being.
Here, take these. They should help you during your journeys.
Red Mountain's been spewing smoke like that for nearly 200 years. I wonder if it'll ever stop.
Let's give it another 200 years and then we can check on it then. Just another 200 years and then we'll see how it is. We'll still be around. Right, Lucian?
Not much contact with others around here. Got the Skal village to the north, but the Nords there keep to themselves.
Everyone really tends to keep themselves on Soulslum, I've noticed. I don't think it's really just the Nords. I think everyone has, you know, a part in that isolation that we have here. I see a shipwreck over there. That might be the shipwreck that I'm looking for. I also see battle. I see a battle taking place. I have to help out. I have to assist. Don't worry, I'm on the way. I didn't want to shout.
To the wind.
I was a little scared to shout. I was worried it might not go well. I was worried it might kill the wrong person.
Must have run off.
Nope, not really.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I'd make it off this farm alive.
That's what I'm here for.
I wish I could have said the same for my man here. I wish I could have said the same for my man here.
What were those things?
Some of the Redderin Guard have taken to calling them ash spawn. Me, I don't care what they're called. All I know is they're a danger to Raven Rock and they need to be stopped.
And how did that bring you to this old farm?
I was going to search for clues that might lead me to wherever they're coming from. I know it isn't the best place to start, but we know they've been coming from this direction.
I'd be glad to lend a hand.
Good. I can use all the help I can get. Besides, I don't feel comfortable leaving Raven Rock behind, and I'd hate to lose any more Veteran Guard.
Very well. Where do I begin?
We were searching the farm when the ash spawn ambushed us. Have a look around and see if you can turn up anything useful.
Is there anything else you can tell me about these ash spawn?
No one knows, really. Superstitious folks say they're the risen forms of those that died long ago, but I'm not so certain. They started attacking the bulwark a few weeks ago. My men were able to kill them, but they keep coming back.
How often do they attack?
We've had 2 other assaults on the bulwark, at different spots on the wall. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like they're becoming more organized and probing it for weaknesses.
You suspect there's a motivation to their attacks?
Exactly. Something has to be directing them against us, and we need to find out who or what it is.
Why do you think the attacks are coming from here? The farm?
I don't. All I know is that the ash spawn are coming from this direction, so this is as good a place to start as anywhere else. Good thing the farm's been abandoned for a long time. I'd hate to see what they would do to an unarmed farmer and his family.
How long has the farm been abandoned?
Not sure. I was told it was an old Imperial farm that was wiped out by the eruption of the Red Mountain. Not certain who lived there. It was already a pile of rubble when I arrived in Raven Rock.
This is glorious. Don't
How
you
are
just
things
love a
now
bit
that
of
the mines
rain?
are open again?
I've had to muster some more men to protect the mine, but I don't really have a problem with that. Second Councillor Arano is concerned that once word reaches the Reavers that the mine has reopened, they might think about paying us a visit. I say let them try. My men are ready for them.
Better Reavers than ash spawn, right?
Report back to me if you discover anything unusual.
Yeah, will do. Let me just search these ash piles real fast. Let me just kick around in them for a second. Oh. An ashen dagger, ash spawn, and a declaration of war. Raven Rock Stronghold. My calls for the unconditional surrender of your forces and an immediate cessation of all hostilities have been ignored numerous times. I therefore have no choice but to assume your purpose on Solstheim is hostile and to treat Raven Rock Stronghold as an enemy of the Empire. I warn you, any attempt to breach Fort Frostmoth will be met with an equal level of aggression. I will do everything in my power to wipe you and your forces off the face of Tamriel. There will be no further communications between us. General Falx Carius, Garrison Commander of Fort Frostmoth. Captain?
Have you found something?
Yeah, but I just was kicking around in the ash and I found this.
This is strange. The note says it's from General Falx Carius, but that's impossible.
Impossible? Why?
Well, Carius was the Imperial Garrison Commander at Fort Frostmoth, but he died over 200 years ago when the Red Mountain leveled the place. There's no way he could still be alive.
He's writing this letter from the grave? What do you want me to do then?
If General Carius is still alive, there must be something keeping him that way. I need you to head out to Fort Frostmoth and check it out. I'm going to head back to Raven Rock and prepare the men for further assaults.
Alright.
Be careful. This General Carius sounds out of his mind.
Yeah. I guess the past 200 years haven't been good for him then. He hasn't taken Red Mountain all too well, it would seem. I do want to check out this shipwreck that we have over here. Everyone has something for me to do. Everyone seems to have a different assignment for me, and trying to figure out who to help first, as always, is not necessarily my strong suit.
Did these people choose the bandit life? Or did the bandit life choose them?
Well, Reaver life, but, you know. Oh, it just threw him back. Oh! Here we are, the wreck of the Strident Squall. How about that? I was looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. It's my axe, by the way. In case you couldn't tell. Looks like that's it. Gotta go. Have you seen a book here by any chance? I am looking for a lost first edition folio. Not in here, but I'll take all of that. Gold that I really don't need, but I'll take anyway. Stew, I'm alright. Not that anyone else is going to eat the stew, but still, I don't need it.
Perhaps we could pick up the pace a little? My boots are starting to slosh.
It's okay. We're just here to help. We're just here looking for an antiquity of sorts. Oh. Lusty Argonian Maid Folio. This is what she was looking for? To the Arano family, when I showed up on your doorstep in Morrowind that day, I expected to be thrown back into the streets and cast aside like some sort of vermin. Instead, you offered me into the warmth and safety of your home. For that, I will be eternally grateful. Please accept this rare folio edition of my work as a sign of appreciation for your kindness. Crassius Curio. As in, he wrote the Lusty Argonian Maid? Well, it seems someone appreciated his work at least. So I guess that's good. And I will take... I'll take everything but the gold ring. I don't really need the gold ring right now. I'm just going to very quickly run this back to Raven Rock. I'm going to run this back. I'm going to give the folio back. We have so much to do. We have to go to Fort Frostmoth. We have to speak to Neloth. I'm going to go back to town just for a moment. I still never took that bath, and... oh. Maybe the rain washed it all away. Maybe I don't need that bath. Either way, I'd feel better if I just give the book back before we set off to do anything else. Before we set off on any other adventure.